Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a belter of a video in store for you. I'm waiting at home for a friend of mine to arrive, and we're going to go and take out his brand new car and catch up with all things, what he's been up to, YouTube, car collections, because he's got a few spicy bits in the collection. But before we get going, speaking of being at home with some downtime, this video is sponsored by Gaminator, a super popular app in the UK that reminds users of the legendary Gaminator slot machines. It's an online social casino for mobile phones that can be played anywhere, anytime in the app. You can play with a virtual currency just for fun, and it offers a wide selection of over 200 slot games, including Sizzling Hot Deluxe, Sweet Bonanza, Gate of Olympus, and Big Bass Bonanza. The app comes with exciting features such as slot battles, team missions with friends, slot escapes, team championships, and a progressive leveling system that allows you to unlock even more slot machines and better bonuses. Now I spin till I win. Wallop, I've won. Moreover, you'll be greeted with various bonuses such as high jackpots, registration bonuses, daily bonuses, and free bonuses. Spin and win with my link provided in the description and receive the welcome bonus of 70,000 coins. There is a QR code up there as well. Get in the mix, and as always, it supports the channel, and happy playing. Right, and as if by magic then, Mr. 888 MF has arrived. He's back on the channel. He's scuttled off somewhere. We're going to grab him in a sec. We're going to go for a drive. But this is his GT4 RS, and it is not like any other GT4 RS you've seen, because it is absolutely perfect spec, and he's done some really subtle, tasty little mods to it. So we're going to wheel him out. We're going to find him from somewhere. He is lurking somewhere. Yes! How you doing?
He's back.
He is back. We're going to go for a spin, and I'm going to grill you on what's going on with your garage. Is that okay?
It's not a big garage.
Okay, well, we're going to grill you anyway.
Not like your garage.
Mark is on YouTube. You probably haven't been able to avoid him by now. He does drag races and all sorts of stuff. He actually pits two popular cars against each other before anyone else does. You seem to manage to get cars before anyone else does and get the videos
Archie
out.
Hamilton.
It's definitely not Archie Hamilton. We do not bring him up on this channel at the moment. No, there's no beef, no rumours. All right, should we go for a spin?
We can. What do you want to know about the car?
I think, first and foremost...
The last car you went in was last year. You went in the 430 Scuderia.
Yes!
Around London.
Yes, and did I drive that? You trusted me with it, didn't you?
You were driving it, yeah, with your girlfriend's glasses.
With my girlfriend's glasses from H&M.
today?
I've got some glasses, we'll see them in a second. Talk me through then, what is it? How long have you had it?
I've had it since March.
Yep.
And I didn't spec it, Porsche East London spec'd it.
Okay.
Fantastic spec choice.
Yep.
GT Silver.
Lovely.
With the Wysack pack.
Lovely.
So it's got the carbon fibre bonnet, exposed
Nice.
carbon fibre. And they optioned it with these magnesium wheels.
Don't curb them, Marky.
Don't curb them. So, I probably wouldn't have gone for these wheels, but they are very nice.
That's a very, very sexy paint finish, that.
Indigo blue.
Indigo blue wheels, Marky.
We couldn't option ceramics because there was a supply issue.
I like steels, Mark.
I like ceramics.
I do. I like ceramics as well. Paint them yellow, it's fine.
So the biggest problem with the steels is brake dust.
Yeah.
And you get more confidence, I think, from ceramics. So if I was to get another GT product, I would definitely go for ceramics if there isn't a supply issue.
Yeah.
But very lucky to get the car, so obviously I took delivery of this car.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I love it.
Grab it.
And so the Wysack pack has the carbon on the air intake here, which is beautiful.
Nice.
There's a really lovely option, which I've never seen before. You've probably seen, but I haven't.
I've never actually
Check this out.
seen one of these in the flesh.
Leather door cards.
Oh, that's rich.
Here. This bit.
That's
so this
leather
is
there.
obviously carbon with GT4 RS, and this is leather here.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen that? Stitched leather on the door.
That's cash.
It's beautiful. And then it's got
Stinks
obviously
of cash.
the lovely blue inserts in the seats.
Oh, yeah, matches the wheels. I didn't realise you had that.
And the Race Tech dash.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lovely, lovely spec. Then I had this done to the car, which I think is really nice. GT4 RS.
Yes.
In blue.
Yeah, that's cash.
So I got that done, which I really like.
Yeah, that's really clever.
And
Done that well.
And what else? Oh, and then I had the PPF done in satin.
Ah.
So it's a stealth look.
Yeah,
so
that's
it
nice.
Completely changed the whole look of the car.
Who did it? They've done a really good job.
It was done by NBN London, but they have closed in London. They're still operating in Dubai.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
know if they're going to reopen in the UK.
NVN.
Yeah, but they did a really good job. It's beautiful. But you know, when you spec a new car, you never know what it's going to really look like till it turns up. And it's the same with the Satin PPF. You never really know what it's going to look like until it's done.
Yep.
You had a Satin PPF once, didn't
I had
you?
a Satin PPF on my Aventador many moons ago.
Yeah, no, I remember being once at Topaz and seeing a Performante in yellow, and they had done the Satin PPF when we went there to pick up one of your cars.
Yeah, it looks
years
amazing.
ago. Anyway, so I really actually like the finish. It just makes it look quite unique, I think.
Looks really, really good.
Plus, you can go to car washers and don't need to worry.
PPF is magic stuff, and I love GT4 RS, and it's got that carbon engine cover in the back as well. Such a cool piece of kit. I don't think I've ever even sat in one or even touched one before, Marky.
Now's your opportunity.
Now is my opportunity. Let's go for a spin. Right, GT4 RS time, my first time in one of these. I'm actually surprised by how comfortable it is. Because everyone I've spoken to, they always say, oh, those GT4 RSs, they're really kind of harsh. But this feels actually really livable with.
Suspension is quite hard.
It is, but it's actually, I thought it was going to be way worse than this. I thought my sciatica was going to be playing out.
We haven't hit any bumps yet, that's why.
These roads aren't great, they're kind of stitched together. It's better than I thought. Obviously it's not a Range Rover, but it's actually way better than I thought.
I found it quite hard on like country lanes. It does bounce around quite a lot. I mean, it's designed for a flat racetrack.
I think a lot of the new generation Porsches are a lot harsher than I think a lot of people would like for road use. I found that even with my 992 GT3.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they don't have adjustable suspension. I just don't understand it.
Does this one not have the damper button?
It's got.
Oh, it does, yeah.
That's extra firm. Look what it says there on the dash.
Oh my god. No, you don't want that.
Yeah, so you've got firm or extra firm suspension.
Nice.
Yeah. Not ideal, really.
So, talk me through your garage then, because you're a man of many Porsches. You've had, I dread to think how many.
Sorry, you were saying?
You've had many Porsches.
Yes. And you've been in a lot of them?
I've been in a lot of them.
You've
I
driven
actually
a lot of them?
drove your old RS 4 litre yesterday.
You did?
I did, and that is a great car. That's up at Octane, unbelievable car. Your black one, because you have another one. As you do, you have two of them.
Well, still have one. yeah, I bought the white one and drove it for 3 months, and then I realised what a special car it was, and I went to Europe and I bought a second one, and I had both of them for about 10 years. Yeah,
it's absolutely nuts. What a great decision that was. They are, I think, the 911 to have. So people around here can't drive, can they? They don't even know where they
It's
are.
a very special Porsche.
Yeah, great car.
Your 3.8 is wonderful.
It's great. I mean, it's a cut price 4 litre really. It's 90% of the fizz, but just lacking that last little bit of special.
I think the biggest difference is that the 4 litre is one of 600 in the world.
Yeah.
Therefore, as a potential investment, it's quite good as well. And it's likely to keep going up in price over time, I think. Whereas the 3.8, they made a lot more of them.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest difference. And obviously, it's got the carbon bits on it as well. I think the best 911 they've ever made.
Yeah, I agree.
And there was
my God. What?
They did
so good.
They did a review of the Carrera GT and the 4 litre.
Yeah.
And they said they're both as good as each other.
I can honestly believe that. I think they're both amazing in their own ways. Carrera GT, it's a lot more intimidating, but the 4 litre you can get in it and just absolutely spank it. And you feel at home immediately in that thing because it's
another 911.
Yeah, it's a familiar position.
So we're going to pull into this petrol station here.
Right.
And you're going to drive.
Oh dear.
Well, you've driven everything else I've had. Have you not? You drove the 3.6 turbo.
I did. I've driven a lot of stuff you've had actually.
Did you? Yeah, and you
silly
drove,
man, Marky.
Do you remember when we went to get my McLaren 650S?
Yeah,
from Scotland.
Yeah.
From Scotland.
Wow.
You drove that? You drove that on the way back?
2017.
It was 2017.
Christ. Right, let's swap over. Here we go then. Nervous?
Never.
Never nervous.
That's what insurance is for.
That's quite true. You are insured though, right?
You are insured under my policy.
I'm insured under my own. I've got open drive.
There you go.
Yeah, fully calm. Lovely stuff.
How have you not been in one of these yet?
I don't know. I just haven't been in one.
You were waiting for me to come round.
I was, Marky. You've been in Israel. You've been avoiding me over there.
So, this has, as you know, the GT3 engine.
Yep.
So it goes up to 9,000 RPM, and it is unbelievable when you take it to 9,000.
We got a little taste of that a few seconds ago.
It is unbelievable. I can't believe they actually put the GT3 engine in this car.
It's wild.
It is wild.
4 litre and it Cayman's.
I think what's really nice, some people complain about the noise, but I feel like when you can hear the engine, you don't go as fast. When you're in cars where you've got a lot of power, like a Mercedes, and you can't hear the engine, you tend to go a lot faster than you normally would.
Because you see your thrills from the speed as opposed to any other sensory.
So I'm going to put the exhaust noise on. Okay, so slam it, baby, go. Isn't it?
It's just
now,
so
now
good.
change down now, and again, and again. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's a great engine.
PDK is just so good. I wouldn't order a manual with this engine, and I didn't. In my GT3, I didn't.
Yeah, I've got a manual Porsche. I've got the GT3 like you. I like having the PDK because I can use it more often. You know, when you hit traffic, you don't care about traffic. When you're in a manual Porsche and you hit traffic,
oh, it's so annoying.
You just don't want to be in the car, really.
Excuse me. Flat through here, Monkey.
When in doubt, go flat. Yeah, let's hear that noise again. Lovely,
you can hear all the air being sucked in through the sides as well.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good. I want one. How much are these?
On the second-hand market, because I don't think you'd get one new.
No.
They are now about 195, 200.
Wow. So cheaper than a GT3 Touring?
GT3 Tourings are, I think, around 200, 210 now.
Yep. I got out of mine, Mark. It's gone. It's disappeared.
Yeah, I like the GT3. If I was going to buy a GT3, I'd buy it with the wing.
Yeah, I think the 992 generation suits the wing better. I don't think it's a great road car, and I think the Touring should be a road car, and it's not a great road car. So I think it's flawed.
Why is it not a great road car?
It's too rattly. It's too compromised. It's too stiff. It's too big. It's tram lined. I just think it's too compromised as a Tourer, which is what the Touring is.
Yeah, they should have made it a bit softer, right?
Yeah, and they didn't. They literally just took the wing off and went, there you go.
So I flew to Milan in October to test drive GT4S against the GT3 on mountain roads.
Oh wow.
And I pushed them both really hard, and the GT3 is a better car because it's got the rear wheel steer and a better front suspension.
Yeah.
But this put more smile on my face. I'm smiling more in this car.
The dimensions on this as well, I think on a lot of these roads, a lot of your favourite roads, they're all quite tight a lot of the time. There's not that many massive roads, and that 992 just feels huge, and this is just such a nice dimension. You just feel like you know where each corner of the car is.
Slam it, baby, go. It's so much fun, isn't it? You just can't believe they put this engine into this car.
It's so, and the driving position's absolutely amazing. I think the Cayman, as a driver's car, I think is arguably a better platform. You want to wring its neck a little bit more than a GT3. Yeah.
It's always been seen, I think, as like something not as good as the 911, you know.
Yeah.
And I think this finally is as good as the 911.
100%.
And Top Gear took a GT4 RS and a GT3 RS round their track, drove both, and both of the guys reviewing the cars at the end, they said, which car would you want to take home?
Yep.
And they both chose the GT4 RS.
Really?
Over a GT3 RS.
Yeah, that new GT3. I mean, you've driven one. How'd you find it?
I've driven it, yeah. It wasn't running when I drove it. I drove Bav's car.
Oh, yeah?
Yannima's partner.
Yeah.
But it wasn't running, but there was no noise. There was no noise. And the thing is, you get used to this noise once you've been in it a while. You know, you think this is normal, this kind of induction noise.
Yeah.
So when you get into something else, it feels so quiet. So when I got out of this into the GT3 RS, it sounded, there was no noise at all.
Really? I'm surprised to hear that. How was it, sort of just use-wise, public roads? Is it much stiffer than this? Does it feel like
it's got quite a lot of adjust? You can adjust a lot of the settings on the GT3 RS, which you can't do on this, which we didn't adjust anything.
Okay.
It's quite stiff. I just don't see the point of a GT3 RS. I just don't on the road. It hasn't got any luggage space, the new one.
Really?
They've taken away the front boot, and they've put radiators in the front now, so you can't take any luggage in it. That's ridiculous. This has two boots. This has a front trunk and a rear trunk. It's unbelievable when you think about how much luggage you can put in this car compared to any other car.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, because you can open up that and put loads of stuff in the boot. So this takes a lot of space, which means you can drive it to Europe and you could travel 2 people with luggage.
Nice.
You can't do that with a GT3 RS. GT3 RS is purely for the track, but I have to say, it does look amazing.
It looks unbelievable. £500,000 though, I mean, it should look good.
Well, yeah, 430,000 used now. Yeah. So they're bringing out the Spider RS.
I'd love one of them.
In a few months.
Dream car for me, that.
And that's going to have a softer suspension setting than this.
Oh, nice.
So it will probably be a better road car.
Oh, I'd love one of them.
But then a lot of people think this should be a coupe because it's a track car. So, and I think it's going to be louder than this.
Oh, I'd love a Spider RS. Absolutely love one. I think that'd be just the best.
Yeah, it's a good looking car. It's a good looking car.
Right, we're near Hampton Course, so it's the concourse is on. So we're gonna pop in there, but it's time to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Marky. Make sure you're subscribed to Marky Mark on YouTube, because you actually produce your videos better than me, which isn't hard.
I don't produce them that often.
Nah, you gotta learn how to churn, Marky, like this, literally. No, they end up hating you, so you do it properly.
No one hates you.
Longevity.
No one hates you.
Thank you, that's very kind. Anyway, make sure you're subscribed to him and you're also following him on Instagram, because he's a massive car nut and a massive Porsche nut. Probably already are anyway. Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Can I drive your Carrera GT now?
When I can insure it, which will be...
It's off the road, right?
Yeah, 12 months' time.
No way.
Yeah.
Why is it off the road for 12 months?
There's a video series on that.
Another video.
Yeah.
Another video.
All right. Ciao, everyone. Bye.